sports.
Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the LA Chargers. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Hurts throwing right away.
Escaping the pressure right. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Here's Hurts to throw. That one complete down the field to Smith.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. Down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now this throw caught left side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 32 on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. For protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'll give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
From back at their own 10-yard line. Eckler down between the tackles, and he stopped immediately there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's got Allen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Herbert.
Give him another one right back to Allen.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
We're scoreless after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5.
Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
If you're a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, and they got there and swarmed and finished off the play.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Looking Austin Eckler's way again.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Well, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10.
And they pitch it to Eckler.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Austin Eckler.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Chargers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a 1st down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this week?
Now Brown only lost the football.
And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Now it's Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back.
Well, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
This is Smith with the ground. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 32 that time.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Williams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Here's Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown.
Mike Williams
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taking it about the 1.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Run!
A give, Eckler running to the right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Herbert now.
He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown.
Mike Williams,
his second touchdown of the night.
And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 21-0.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Curt sets up to throw it.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Things just kind of continuing to unravel for them here in this second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn the ball over.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked off by Justin Evans.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Elliott good with a PAT. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
They'll try the right side with Eckler, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert.
And that's into the hands of Eckler.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Now a give running left is Eckler.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He'll get this to Eckler. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's Herbert now on second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions, first and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting, pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Justin Herbert
Scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Eagles 7.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
And an Eagles first down.
But first down, Hurts.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Justin Herbert sacked. A loss of 3 yards. It's second down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Eckler, they run left side. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Going to throw on third down with Herbert.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10
at the 33-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, It's going to be mine, and that turned out to be true.
Herbert on first down now. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Up the middle with Eckler. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And quickly they get to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 28-yard line.
Hey, Catholic. Crowd right. Hey, ram. Holding trips right. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21.
It's 4th down.
Let's go.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Ram.
They snap it to Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6. Justin Herbert looking to pass. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That one good for 37 yards. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. Swift going to try up the middle. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Here's Herbert.
He's got his target. That's complete.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger 1st down.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On 1st and 10, Herbert.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Josh Palmer
From 17 yards out.
and the Chargers are able to stretch out their lead.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort